original. Ragtime. Lutheran ragtime. Have you ever heard those two words in the same sentence? Probably not. Several years ago, I had this crazy idea of mixing Bach and ragtime. Since ragtime happens to be one of my specialties, as you may know. If you don't know that, or you don't know who I am, my name is Corey Hall. I am the pianist and owner of the Bach Scholar YouTube channel. Of course, I'm a piano teacher, as you see here, and I am also I have been a church organist in the past. I have been a church musician for a long time. I'm a practicing Lutheran, and I had this crazy idea a few years ago of mixing Bach and ragtime. And this book was the product of that. I love this book. I absolutely love it. And you know, one of the things that I regret is that all of the projects that I've taken on over the years, you know, all the books I've made over 50 books, authored and published over 50 books. You know, I always regret that I never get enough time just to practice everything I want to practice. And when I'm playing these, I just love these so much, but I don't really get to practice them very much because I sort of forgot about them. So I'm making this video here just to display how great Bach chorales can sound when turned into ragtime. So in this publication here several years ago, or actually it's originally from 2016, and then I revised them in 2021. And this is the revised copy here. These are 10 four-part chorales arranged. So what I did was I took the original chorale out of this book here, 436 four-part chorales. This is one of my crowning achievements, by the way, as an editor and as a publisher. So this book has more four-part chorales than you'll find in any other book in the world, and it has a very helpful chart in the beginning where you can look up BWV numbers. And so it looks like this. So we have 436 four-part chorales written for keyboard, and these are all in their originals here. So I have here, for our video today, I've chosen chorale number 289 from the 436 four-part chorales. And I am going to show you how it's fascinating, absolutely fascinating, the way that you can compare these two things. So I'm going to open up both of these books. I'm going to lay them side by side. And what I'm going to do now is, first I'm just going to play, I'm going to play a chorale here, chorale number 289. It is BWV 307, if you'd like to know that. And I'm going to first play it in its original state. This is with nothing added or anything. This is original. Chorale here. Nun freut euch, lieben Christen. That's the German title, and you might be familiar with that if you are like an organist or a longtime Lutheran. That might be familiar to you. I think that this hymn or this chorale sometimes or it acquired the nickname Luther's hymn. Luther's hymn. And for that reason, I don't think Martin Luther actually wrote the melody here in this hymn, but he may have. I don't know. I think it's anonymous actually, but it's not really that important. But I call this Luther's Gospel Rag. Luther's Gospel Rag. So imagine this turned into ragtime. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to play one phrase of the original, and I'm going to jump over and I'm going to play that same phrase in ragtime. And I'm just going to go back and forth. And then after that, then I'll play the whole ragtime version here. So, original. Ragtime. 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 Blasphemy. Blasphemy. Okay. Leave a comment below and tell me if you think Bob would like this. Now, before you do that, though, you need to hear the whole thing. I'm not going to actually play the whole piece because it has a solo in the middle. It has like this solo part, and it's kind of difficult. And then it goes, and it's kind of long. So I'm just going to play the A section for you here, and the A section is basically the whole hymn. So here is, and I'm going to put an intro on too. So listen to the intro here. Okay, so here we go. then after that, you have the intro comes in again. Then you have a solo. All of these really fun and wonderful pieces in here have solos in the middle. So I follow the same kind of format in all 10 pieces here, that they're really, really fun. And I think that I really do believe Bach would have loved these. This is not blasphemy. This is not. These are great pieces. So if you are an advanced pianist or a piano teacher and you would like to work on these or assign these to students, you know, these are absolutely fantastic. I know I say that all the time, but I wish I had more time to practice these. You know, I have to do so many things, and I was just practicing these a little this morning and wondering and thinking, God, I just wish I had more time to practice these. They are just such wonderful pieces. So look for more recordings of these. Actually, I've recorded all of these on YouTube. You can find all of these in pretty good recordings. The first one, A Mighty Fortress, on YouTube. It's not a terribly good audio recording. I plan to do another one soon on that, but the other ones all have pretty good audio on it, but they're all videos of these. So if you're interested in these, you can view my performances on YouTube, which I have already. And once again, you're invited and highly encouraged to get Bach Scholar's 436 4-part chorales if you're interested in Bach chorales. This is the most you can find in any publication. This was one of my crowning achievements as an editor and a publisher here. 436 4-part chorales. So thank you for joining me today, and I hope I changed your mind. If you thought Lutheran ragtime was something of like an oxymoron or something, I don't think it is. I think it's a valid thing. So thank you for joining me, and I'll see you in the next video.